Dude, Prince Fielder's son just hit a dinger in like AAA. So now this is on our radar where we're in the third generation of professional baseball fielder. That made me feel old.
That might be something that I actually have to check off a bucket list is okay, I've seen Cecil Fielder, I've seen Prince Fielder play, and now I need to
Got to find the
see
grandson.
the grandson. Yeah, I think he got drafted by Milwaukee too,
I don't
didn't
know.
he?
I mean that would make sense. I don't know. I remember reading. I think it was the minors, and of course the name of this minor league team didn't ring a bell, but that would be very fitting.
I mean, his kid was hanging out in the locker room with the Tigers, just like he was hanging out in the locker room with
Yeah,
his
for
dad.
real, dude. It's kind of a neat story. I'm trying to find this
Just
picture
too
of me
bad.
crying after this fucking game, and I can't find it, dude.
Oh, so he is Jaden Fielder.
Jaden hitting bombs.
Yeah, Jaden. Jaden hitting Jaden. Yeah, he is in the Brewers organization, so that's kind of
Yeah,
cool. Team that same organization that drafted
yeah, that is
Prince.
pretty dope. I'm almost to where this picture should be. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, there they are.
What picture are
I
we
took a
doing?
selfie of me crying in my garage after that game because I was so astonished. I was so
Mm.
astonished by the fact that I was just beyond my control. I could not cry. I was so excited. Yeah, I may not send these out. These are pretty embarrassing. Anyways,
Good God.
anyways.
Dude, you want to talk about embarrassing? I've got video from Lavati cheerleading back in 2009 at
You know what?
CMU.
Speaking of Levades, Uncle Phil was here last night. He joined the shop night for a little while.
Oh
Oh
boy.
yeah, it was a good time. Good time had by all.
Uncle Phil was over
Yeah.
last night? Good.
What do we got here?
Let's see. Oh, we're going to watch something fun today, Hitch. Don't you
Oh, I'm
worry.
never worried.
I just need to remember how to do this.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Oh
so
boy.
we're going to try and find him in here. This is 2009 Cheerleading Nationals with Mike Lavati.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, this
this
is
is
all
like the
girls.
starting linebacker from our varsity '04 football team, by the way.
He played
I believe
linebacker?
so.
Hold on, this isn't the right video. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Man, when I tell you he absolutely hated the spirit portion of it, he absolutely had zero spirit and did not care. I mean, you'll see him. They got to pull these mats, and this
Where
is.
is he?
Wait. Hold on. He's in here somewhere.
He's inside one of those mats, isn't he? Like he's gonna jump
He
out of the
is.
birthday cake.
He accidentally got stuck inside. There he is, right there. There's Lavati.
That's some serious
Boom.
mats going on there.
Well, I mean, come on, dude. They're throwing women all over the place. You don't want them falling. I'll give him credit, dude. I watched him
Is that
learn
him
how to
jumping up and
do
down right
his.
there?
No, that's him right there. He refuses to have spirit. This guy hates spirit. Now his buddies were his roommates too. After he lived with me, they're all real nice guys. Um, they got into it, but Mike, man, I'll tell you what, he
How
hated
does
it.
somebody become a collegiate cheerleader at a relatively gigantic, renowned school without ever cheerleading before?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is how all the guys get locked in. So we were all at the basement gym working out at Central, and these girls, mind you, all right here, come walking up to us and say, "We need your help moving some
Yes,
mats."
ma'am.
Right? So Michael was driving, and I said, I don't know, he's driving, so we'll help you if you need. But, yeah, sure, okay, let's be nice. We walk in there. The second we walk in there, it's cheerleading tryouts.
God.
There's no help of moving
Oh,
mats.
God.
Right? So you got catfished into going. And me being the jokester, I said, hey, he's interested. Here's his number. Get him out there, right? So he starts doing it. And, he's a bigger dude, ex-football
Yeah.
player. Did really good. Like, he actually was really good at this.
Can he
But
do all these
yeah,
flips and shit that some of these guys were doing?
he does all the same shit these guys do. There he is.
He just did
Boom,
a
see?
flip.
He just did a
A
yeah,
guy that big shouldn't be able to
yeah,
do a
back
backflip, man.
shouldn't but could.
So
Oh,
what?
there
So
he
what
is.
you're
He's gonna
saying
hold
is I have a chance, dude. The backflip ship has not sailed for a guy like me.
Hitch. We can get you in the air. We can make you a flyer
You
in
can
no
get me in
time.
the air, maybe if you throw me off the roof or something. I don't know. Never been very
Hey, I'm
athletic.
not saying I'm gonna catch you. A guy like you, that strikes
Well,
me.
I was athletic as a kid, dude, but look at me now. The guy like me can't do a goddamn backflip. That ship has sailed.
They were I don't know what I was watching, but they were talking about it was just like players that played football and and all the dirty things they did to give themselves a competitive advantage, right? In high school. And it just reminded me of you in the
Oh
pile
yeah,
and the
dude, that was
pinching.
some fun
And
shit, man.
and I guess you weren't the
Oh
only one
no,
because there was a few guys that said as soon as they got in there, like their main thing that they brought to the team was their like their pinching and poking in the
dude,
pile.
I remembered a game after Brandon McWhorter came out. I was on the sideline at this time, and he got into a pile, and he came up limping, and he was screaming, dude. He got a penalty for taking his helmet off on the field. Somebody had twisted his ankle like hard at the bottom of this pile. So when I got my chat, we had no idea. He had no idea who twisted his ankle. But when I got out there and got into these piles for the rest of that game, oh boy, I had some fun.
Pile grabbing.
You have no idea. I can't
You
go
were
into specifics here without getting like a shadow ban, but yeah, we had some fun with those guys. I think it was Marine City.
God, I we had no business playing teams like that back then.
No, dude, their third string safeties were bigger than our offensive linemen, man. It was weird.
Yeah. You know, it's still no different. I swear it's something in the water around here because even playing soccer, like we're playing this team today, and the kids are just so much thicker and bigger. And there's Jason's team, just a bunch of tall, skinny white boys, trying their best, but yeah, they don't have the size.
Dude, if Lakeview Athletics, specifically football, could have won excuse me, based on heart and based on how hard we
Oh
fucking
God.
tried. But we were so bad, dude. We were so bad. I was a terrible hockey player,
Yeah.
terrible football player. I played sports for a long time, and I think I may have maybe won a total of like 15 games across all sports. I mean, we were bad, bad.
Well, I'm sorry you never made it pro.
I don't know
I'll be
how.
your size and
I
your
don't know
weight.
how at 5'5" with a 5'2", 440. I don't know how I was overlooked.
You know, you got your RAS score. How do you measure heart? Is there a
There,
heart score at the
there should
combine?
be, man. I think you
And they're
you
sitting there going, "God
sit
damn
these
it,
guys
he's
down and let
fat."
them watch a couple Hallmark movies, see how they respond. Put them in some scenarios, dude. Be helping ladies across the street and everything, and we could quantify it.
He's slow. He's half blind. He chain smokes, and he sweats a lot. But god damn it, he's got heart.
During my football turn in high school, my uncle started calling me Rudy, and still to this day he calls me Rudy. He basically was saying I've never seen someone so bad at football that has tried so fucking hard to be good at football.
Well, you can't knock a kid for
Oh,
trying, right? You can't knock
we
the
were
hustle,
hitting
as
the
they
weight
say.
room, and we were doing that shit with the stupid ropes, and I got like super strong. I was just a terrible football player, dude. Terrible.
You were really great at hacky sack, though. I will say that.
Still to this day, dude, at my heaviest, at like 230, I could still kick a bag.